Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to the Home Office Update. We're doing things a little different today, and we are going live. So thank you all for joining us. We're grateful to have you here with us. Now, we are super grateful that this is Thanksgiving week. We're super excited to be spending time with family, with friends. And first of all, I just want to say how grateful we are for you. I'm grateful for this business, grateful for my family, and grateful for the amazing experiences we've had with all of you and with this business. So I hope that each of you are able to spend time with your family, friends, and you can think about the things that you're grateful for, and you can really have a heart full of gratitude as you spend this week thinking about all the things that you've been blessed with and the ways that we can help other people. Now, with that, we have some amazing events this weekend. We have the 4 November experiences. We have Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday, and Giving Tuesday. Now, these are an amazing opportunity to share the things that you have with your community, with your group, and with your fans and followers and your customers. Now, Black Friday is a great day to have some sales, to move through some inventory that you've maybe had for a little while, and to share the amazing pieces you have at full retail that are still or with your inventories currently, because there are some amazing pieces that each of you have. Now, Small Business Saturday, we'd really like you to take the opportunity to share a little bit about you with your community, with your customers, with maybe those that might not have heard about why you sell LuLaRoe and who you are and what makes you tick. So it's a great way for you to share your story and to connect with those that are supporting you on your business and in your journey. And then on Cyber Monday, an amazing day as well. So we do have a map-free period from Friday through Monday. And like I said, this is a great way to discount some of the pieces that you have. This is not meant to clear out your whole inventory at map-free prices and just wholesale the whole thing out. This is a way to use this time with a specific purpose to sell the pieces that you want to on a discount, and then use that as an opportunity to share the other pieces you have at your regular retail prices. So again, we hope you use these opportunities to build your business and to achieve your dreams. Now, also on Giving Tuesday, we have some amazing fundraisers that happen with each of you. We've raised so much money. You guys have done so many things to give back to the community. So this is a great way on Giving Tuesday to give back, to share with the community, and to do things for other people. So we want you to keep that in mind as you come into the weekend, is how you can use Giving Tuesday to continue to build and to support those around you, especially those that are in need. So again, we're grateful for all of you. We hope you take advantage of this Thanksgiving holiday. Now, another fun thing, we have received the rest of the holiday leggings. We hope you've seen them. They're out there. They're amazing. They're beautiful. The rest have been received. So we're going to be launching them tonight. And they launch will be tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or Pacific Daylight. I forget which one it is right now. I'm so sorry. And the queue will be at 5:30 p.m. Now, this is going to be shipping from the West Coast, and each of these pieces will be available there. And we appreciate all of your feedback. And based on the feedback we received from all of you, we're doing a limit on this release. There's going to be a limit, a total of 10 pieces in each size in your cart. And also, this is only for those that were not able to participate in the first launch. So if you participate in the first release of the holiday leggings, this launch is not for you. We're going to be sharing this with those that did not receive any. And again, there's a limit of 1 order per retailer. So again, limit of 10 of each size in your cart, and tonight at 6 p.m. So an amazing time to get these beautiful holiday legging pieces to share with your community and your customers. And lastly, for me, I believe we have a fun little leadership coming up in January. We just finished October leadership. It was a month ago. It doesn't seem like it. That's crazy. It was a month ago. Oh my goodness. But what an amazing time we had there. And I'm saying amazing because it was exactly that. We were filled. We were educated. We made new friendships. We had a great time bonding together, getting together, and learning how we can continue to build and to achieve the things we're seeking each individually to achieve, and collectively as a group. And that's one of the great things about LuLaRoe, is working together and unifying to continue to build each other and to help someone else out. And it's the whole principle of watch one, do one, teach one. If you see someone doing something, learn how to do it yourself, and then teach someone else how to do it. Pay it forward. That's what it is all about, especially as we're giving and thinking about that this time of year. So with that, I'd like to share the recap video from leadership. But before I do that, please remember it is January 10th through 12th, and it is for those that have cruise qualified or our trainer, coach, and mentor. So this is a great way to come to learn how you can continue to build and to share with those that are looking to grow and continue to build their businesses. So after this video, we'll be hearing from Mark and Deanne. So let's enjoy this video, everyone.
Welcome to Leadership ATL. How are we doing this morning?
Wow, I'm excited. I don't know about you, but I am so excited about January leadership. Mostly because I like hanging out with you all. In fact, I don't just like it, I really love hanging out with all of you. And it inspires me, it lifts me, it challenges me. It makes Mark and I, reminds us of how awesome this business is. And I will tell you, there's things that come and go, and that things seem to be more challenging. And then there's awesome moments that we are full of gratitude. And especially right now, at this time of year, I'm feeling incredible gratitude as we are remembering why this time of year. I mean, it's like anything. It's like Valentine's and anniversaries and birthdays. And, we're supposed to celebrate life. And that's what it's about. And for me, I believe that Thanksgiving is it's a reminder of where our ancestors came from, and the gratitude that we feel for what they went through, the sacrifices they went through to create an opportunity for us to have freedom. And, Mark and I both are very, very, very pro encouraging free agency and freedom. And that's a hard thing. I mean, many of you know that we have a large family, and sometimes as a parent, I don't want my kids to have freedom. I want to make sure that they are, under the love and arms of our home and our family. But we need to let them enjoy the challenges of life, just like each and every one of us. I don't know. For me, I wanted to tell you real quick before I turn it over to Mark that many of you saw that we were spent last weekend in New York. We went out there for the purpose of going to a women's, it was kind of a women's convention kind of thing. And it was nice for us to see what other companies do, how they view what that would be like and what their opportunity is. And for us, for me, we all pulled up. There was about 15 of us. And of course, let's see, Jill and Cassie both had their babies. And that was a big, huge surprise because over 1,000 women were there and no one had their babies there. And they were very, very excited and honored that Jill and Cassie would show up with their babies, and yet no one told them they couldn't. It was kind of like this cardinal rule that maybe it was not allowed. And, we're real pro. We're very, very pro inviting you to come to events as long as they're not disruptive to other people, that we respect one another's privacy and opportunity to learn and be able to listen intently. But that opportunity was amazing, exciting. It was definitely a fashion opportunity for us to see. And I got so many amazing ideas. We were taking pictures of people and enjoying the joy of people that love getting dressed every day. And I will tell you, that's about LuLaRoe. And when I started this business, my whole goal was, what can I do to create something that gives women the opportunity of all sizes, ages, shapes, the blessings of getting dressed, feeling comfortable, feeling confident, and feeling fashionable, and being able to, even actually sleeping. I mean, I would sleep in this outfit of what I'm wearing because I'm wearing a Cassie, and I'll show you. I'm wearing this cute outfit today, and I would feel comfortable, sleeping in our clothes because I feel like everything we do that we produce is supposed to be comfort driven, and that's important. The other thing that I wanted to tell you is that I had an opportunity to meet with two amazing outside women outside of LuLaRoe. And they were, to me, powerhouse women that were influencers. One was has been over a decade with the company, Giorgio Armani, and went to lunch with her on Friday. And she just shed such amazing light of incredible respect and honor for the company that LuLaRoe is all about. And she kept using the words blessings and the blessings that LuLaRoe is bringing to women. And she could see it from an outsider's point of view. Deanne, you've managed to capture an opportunity that helps everyone who chooses to be a part of this company. Now, also on Sunday, we got to meet with, you've seen me posted about Randy. And of course, if you were at convention in July, Randy Zuckerberg, Mark's sister, was there at convention, and just so darling. The most amazing, classy, darling human being that is a mother of two little boys. She even brought a little boy with her to meet us for brunch. And in that, she didn't know what my goal was and why I was really in New York. And, until I mentioned to her that I'm thinking of putting together a retreat for women. I'm thinking, and it's got to be, non-LuLaRoe. It's a women's retreat sponsored by LuLaRoe and Smile, mainly because I want my daughters all involved and everything. And I really feel strongly that this is something that we need to do to help lift women all over. And so many of you have customers and people that want to be involved in this amazing culture that we've all created. You, me, all of us have created. And so we need to think about what we're going to do. You guys be patient. I am just in the makings of it. But man, I've realized that it's going to be bigger than I've planned. And so I need to rethink about the plannings, and I'm going to get excited. One of the things that Randy said to me over and over, she looked at me and said, Deanne, I have put on retreats before, like you've said, but the execution is not as powerful as what you and your amazing opportunity is. And she said, Deanne, do you realize I see that by 2022, you could influence over 1 million women in the United States that would edify empowerment, meaning when I say empowerment, I don't mean, one is better than the other or whatever. I say the word that we are all on this earth to love one another. And when I say empowerment, that means empowering your children, your teenagers, your siblings, your friends, your parents, your aunts, your uncles, your ancestors, whatever you choose to do. And that's a big deal to us. And so when I sat there and I analyzed the amazing blessing that we got to hear from outsiders outside of LuLaRoe, it was such an aha moment for me of the gratitude that I feel every single day when I think about what is it that I'm doing that makes the world a better place. And you guys, I'm going to continue to do that the best that I can, with the courage and the strength and the health and the determination and the heart and the love that I feel. And I will tell you, each day I worry about you. I worry about my kids. I worry about my grandchildren. The overwhelming feeling that Heavenly Father has given me, not just 14 children with Mark and I together, 10 of them are married. That's 24 adults so far. But we just found out we've got number 27 grandbaby coming. There is a huge responsibility, but most importantly, my responsibility is to you and to your children and to your grandchildren and whatever we can do to make this business better. So with that being said, I'm going to turn this amazing time over to my amazing husband. He's been gone for 2 weeks to China and various places. And boy, was that hard for me. I don't like it. I was born and raised a twin. In the womb, I was a twin. So I don't like being out there crawling into bed without my significant other and the blessings that I have. And so I'm thankful for him. So with that being said, I'm going to turn the time over to Mark. And thank you again for all that you do. I want you to know how much it means to me that you take your time this morning, especially the week before Thanksgiving. So let's turn the time over to Mark.
Wow. Thank you, sweetheart.
Is it okay if I step out and let you talk? Because it's much easier for me to actually watch you. So I'm going to step out of the screen and let him talk.
Okay. Sure. Okay. So hard to follow Deanne because she touches all of our emotions. And I'm kind of tasked with sometimes giving you the facts and just boiling things down. First of all, I want to tell you that we chose specifically today to go live because we wanted to make sure that we connected with you. And I feel there's something special about being live. It's still not as personal as if we were right there with you, but it's more personal than recording a call and going back and forth and making sure it's perfect. Right now, you're getting Deanne and I and Justin in just our straight up, here's who we are and here's what we're thinking and here's how we feel about what's happening. I look around and at this time of year, we talk about gratitude and we talk about as we head into the Christmas season, there's these special feelings and everybody loves this time of year and we get so excited about it. I wonder why that is. And if you think about it, it's because this is a time of year when we stop thinking about ourselves. At Thanksgiving, we begin to think about what we're grateful for. Deanne's mother had a famous saying. She said all the time, happiness is nothing more than grateful appreciation. You want to be happy? Look around and make a list of what you're grateful for. Begin to look at how blessed you are. Look at what you have. not what you don't have. And I promise you that you will begin to find better happiness. You will begin to feel more comfortable and more excited about life and the opportunities in front of you. And then second, as we roll in towards the end of the year and Christmas, there is a feeling of giving to others, of looking for those gifts and trying to bring joy to that family or to our children or to somebody in our circle of influence. And once again, we're outside of ourselves. We're looking for whom we can serve. What gift can I buy that will bring joy to that child or to that sibling or to that parent? What can I do to serve someone else so that I can share some of the happiness and joy I have? We do it through service. This community is incredible for providing service. And I don't usually do this, but today I just want to read a couple of posts that I've been watching. And I'm not going to read the whole things and I'm not going to name names, but I want to share one of our top retailers shared this. It said, "My heart is so full, y'all. My husband still works full time, and someone at his job was doing the Send a Hero Home donations. He said we wanted to donate a percentage of our sales from this weekend. A large realtor in our area said they would match our donation. Well, $2,000 later, the realtor said, what kind of small business is this that 10% of sales in 4 days is $2,000? He was amazed and said he was happy to write a check for $2,000. We also sold all those holiday leggings and took our profit from that and bought turkeys, pies, and fruit for our community." What a great example of how we serve each other. This other one, excuse me, because I get a little emotional as I read through these things because it's so confirming of who we are and what we stand for and what we believe in as we watch our community set out and serve one another. You want to know what differentiates LuLaRoe? It's not the clothing. The clothing's fantastic, and it always has been. And the clothing's comfortable, and it helps people to feel beautiful and feel confident. But what's the point of the clothing? Is to help people feel beautiful and confident. And what's the point of the business? It's to give us the resources that allow us to serve one another. So let me share one other story here. And it's pretty long, so I'm not going to read all the way through it. Let me just kind of share the highlights. This is one of our retailers who I don't even know who she is because I don't have all their names in my phone. So I just have a phone number attached to it. But I'm guessing that she probably lives in Southern California, up where the fires have taken place. And she shares that her and her family have decided to take on 3 specific families. Instead of just donating to a shelter or to a general fund, they have chosen 3 specific families that they want to help. And one of them has a family of 5 with 3 children, an 18-year-old girl in college that they're paying for, and a 16-year-old boy and an 8-year-old girl. And the wife has some extreme health issues. They were able to help them find a home and to help them with first and last month's rent and a security deposit so that they could move into that home. A second family that's a family of 7. And she's not sure of all their ages, but one of the children has special needs. And again, they were able to find a home for them. And while they were finding this home during the fires, their husband, the father, is a firefighter. He was out fighting the fires. Serving others without knowing whether his family was safe or not. Luckily for him, they are safe, and so they're now working to help them find a home. And finally, a third family that they're working right now to help them find a home, also a family of 4. And the father is a fire chief, and he's having some PTSD issues and struggling. And so I wanted to share those because as our community does good, I will promise you we will continue to be attacked by those who don't understand, who don't get it. There is a lot of excitement and curiosity around LuLaRoe. What is this thing? How did it become? And unfortunately, there are sensationalist journalists that are taking that name and leveraging it so that they can get some clicks through on ridiculous things. I want you to know, guys, they're going to do that. It doesn't matter to us. It's irrelevant. They are irrelevant. What is relevant? What's relevant is the way that we serve one another, the way that we reach out to one another, the way that we circle our arms around those who are in need, the way we serve our community. Now, let me just talk for one brief second about some of the things that have happened in the last couple of weeks. In the last week, the leggings launch. You know, I know that I got a lot of emails. I often tell you guys that I read all my emails. I have to confess. Lately, I haven't been reading all my emails. I simply don't have time to sit down and go through them all. I've read many of them, and they are heartfelt, and they are people who are concerned about their business, and people who are concerned whether or not we are paying attention, whether we care for them. And I want to reassure you that we absolutely do. Every decision we make is carefully considered. Sometimes we don't make the one that you wish we had. We try to do the right thing to meet all of the needs of this entire business. I will promise you right now, there are people who say, we know that people get preferential treatment. Stop lying about it. Let me ask you a question. Have you noticed that a whole bunch of top retailers have left lately? You want to know why? Because I refused to give them preferential treatment. They came to us and said, we're your biggest sellers. You need to give us first choice. You need to let us come into the warehouse and pick our own orders. You need to let us get the things we need so that we can continue to grow our business. And I challenged them on that thinking, and I challenged them how that serves the community. I want you to know nobody is getting preferential treatment right now. We do our very best to create a level playing field and an opportunity for all of you to build your business. I empathize 100% with your frustrations that you don't have the product to serve your customers. I don't have the product to serve you, and therefore I don't have the product to serve your customers. I understand that. I understand that level of frustration. I understand the desire to grow the business while there's an opportunity there, and not having the resources in terms of the product that you need in order to do that. We continue to work on that. I want you to know, Michael and I were in China. We were securing more sources for production. While we were there, we saw the production that's being done. You know, I had a vision that we would find these old Chinese guys, you know, smoking cigarettes and in a back room somewhere with a factory. The people that we met are young entrepreneurs that are excited about the opportunity that's coming to them because of what you sell. I shared the Threads video with one of our vendors there, and he cried and promised me that he was going to translate it into Chinese so he could share it with the factory. We are making a difference in the world. Don't lose sight of that. We have over 2 million garments coming in the next 3 weeks, and the pipeline is filling, and we will continue to have things coming. We love you. We appreciate you. The joy you find in the holiday season, find it all year long by doing the things you do in the holiday season, by finding thanks, by expressing thanks, and by serving others. Hope you have a wonderful week. Hope you're able to spend some great time with your families. We'll see you next week. Thank you very much.